Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of this series, this experiment. And so today, if you didn't watch the episode 1, please go back and watch the first episode. Basically, what I'm doing here, I'm doing an experiment where I am going to train for 1 year as a complete adult chess beginner. And at the end of the year, we will measure the results, and we will have some, data at the beginning of the experiment, and we will have some different data at the end of the experiment, and we will basically, just compare the two set of data, and we are going to, take some conclusions. Well, what I have done basically is just as I announced it in the previous video. Basically, what we have done, it's just to play a set of games and a set of puzzles, just to know the actual, starting point. Because as I said, this is a new account. I basically never played chess like seriously. Like, yes, of course I know the rules, I know a couple of things about it, but just I'm a complete beginner with no clue of what I'm doing basically. So I just wanted to just do the experiment. So I didn't know what was my rating. I didn't even know how the rating was work. I don't know anything about that. So I just played some games, and let's get through some statistics here so we can actually see what is the starting point of this experiment. Okay, so if we go, this is chess.com, by the way. I guess it's one of the most reliable websites on how to play chess and playing with other people and stuff like that. So if I go here and I click on profile, I have all of my statistics basically. As you see here, I added a note. I did my first time puzzle. Check out my YouTube channel. Yeah, that was a couple of days ago. So basically, I'm trying to do 10 puzzles a day, and also a couple of games a day, as I said in the previous video. The games are not very short games, are 15 minutes per player. That means that basically every player has 15 minutes to play the game. So yeah, I'm not trying to play 3 minutes games, stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, as you see here, I joined the 6th of February. Now we are the 12th. I just took a couple of days from the 6th to just, I had the account, but I didn't actually play anything for a couple of days. So now basically it's 5 days, all right? So the last online is today. I just had no views here so far. I don't even know what this is. Points. 0 follower, of course. And okay, so I'm a diamond member. I bought the premium membership, and okay, let's see the statistics here. Okay, so basically what I've done, I have basically played. This is the last 30 days. So basically, you start, I guess, with a standard 1000 rating, just for they will basically, let me see all time. Anyway, yeah, they will basically give you like a arbitrary rating at the beginning, right? And after some games, you have an estimate of where you are. Okay, so as you see, I'm not great player. I'm like around 800 after 10 games. I know that probably 10 games aren't enough to actually, see your real your real, starting point. I don't think 10 games are enough because you have a lot of luck, bad luck, and all of that kind of stuff. But what we can see here is basically that, roughly estimate of this thing is 813, right? So the highest rating that I had is 1097. Again, it was skewed, of course. I mean, I don't even know if this is a real number. Probably I'm even lower, or maybe I could be a little bit higher. I don't know. But this is just an estimate, okay? So, this is basically what is my starting point. Let's see what I have done with white. With white, I played 5 games. I won 2, and I lost 2, and 1 draw. Okay. Well, I can see here that basically I'm playing better with white rather than black. All right. I think this is mostly due to the fact that when you start looking at openings, because I did start looking at openings and stuff like that, you start with white, usually, okay? And the defenses that you are going to learn are, you're gonna implement that, after a while, right? I mean, I'm trying to do both because, of course, you play half games white, half game black, so I am trying to do both, but yeah, this is what it is basically. Okay, so I'm not, saying that I'm better with white or black. Again, the amount of games is so small that you cannot actually define, anything. But this is just to see the starting point, right? So, these are my games, basically. Some of my games. Actually, if I go here, all games. No, okay, it gives you just, yeah, this is the list of the games. Alright, so the first game I played, is this in chronological? I think this was the very first game I played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so this was the first game I played. I actually, I guess I won here. Yeah. Then I played this one. I won again. So I said, "Oh wow, I'm playing a two out of 2." Yeah. Then things were starting to get a little bit tougher. So I was with this guy against this guy 1,100, and I lost. I think I remember this game. I lost it, like I made like a big mistake at a certain point. I was like up the queen. I mean, I had the queen. He had 2 rooks, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, actually, no. This wasn't the game I'm talking about. Probably it was this one. Anyway, one of this game was very funny because I was up 1 queen, he was up 2 rooks. I mean, I had just the queen, he has the rooks, so it was cool. Oh, this one was a very long game, and we ended up with a draw. It was quite cool as well. Then I had 4 losses in a row, and then this morning, I played this one, and after 52 moves, I won. And probably the system said something like, "Look, you made a lot of mistakes though, and you could have, won like in less moves." And I guess this is due to my end game skills, which are, basically 0. I don't have any end game skills. Okay. I mean, here, as you see from the thumbnail, the checkmate that I did was just, with, pushing the king at the edge of the board and doing rook, queen, rook, queen, rook, queen, and at the end, I just won the game, but it wasn't that great, and it wasn't that stylish as an end game. The last one with a fellow Italian guy, I lost with this checkmate that I didn't see. So that was very humiliating, I would say. But that is what it is. So I was just because in this game, actually, let's take this game as an example. Probably you will laugh if you know about chess. You will laugh. Because I will do probably I have been doing some crazy stuff, but I just open in the very most common way, and after this one, I was quite. I said, "Oh my God, this is not what I've been studying." You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Do I take with this? Do I take with this? Do I just, go with the pawn, into e3? What can I do here, So I said, okay, let's take. I don't even know if this was a good move, because what I was thinking is, if I take and this guy takes, I will take with the queen, right? And I will have, my queen in the center with my pawn, which is not hanging, so he cannot take. But of course, he didn't do that, and what he did was this. And this point, I was like almost panicking already. So again, I took, like, just not to get, in a disadvantage with my pawn. And I said, if he takes, I take, and I mean, so the game went, in this weird way that, with no pawns in the center, we took knights out there, and I just tried to do this move because I wanted to, attack the bishop and then, possibly put my queen here. But, after he moved the rook here, checkmated me. So that was crazy. I mean, that was the worst thing I could possibly do. Because I didn't see this checkmate, basically. And that was embarrassing, but, that was it is, And this guy probably could have won maybe with this one already without putting the... Yeah, anyway. Alright, so this was my last game. Not a great one, definitely. And I would say one of the worst that you could ever see. But yeah, basically that is. Okay, let's talk about puzzles then. Puzzles, I don't even know how to check the statistics here. But basically, puzzles are actually, are going, fairly well, I would say. And I have 82% correct, 18 incorrect, and some of the 18%, some of these nines were very difficult. I don't know why, but some of them, they were like, trying to mate in 6-7 moves or stuff like that, for a beginner is quite complicated. And 41, some of these were very easy, like, checkmate with the rook, where when the king is basically behind 3 pawns, so it was quite, straightforward. But in general, these were good puzzles, okay? And some of them were, for me, were very difficult, and I just didn't get. But I got it when after when I analyzed it, with a different perspective. So 5 days basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've been up every single day basically, and that's good to see, and I really like it. Yeah. Now the highest rating is the current one. It says 729. I don't know what this is. Probably is what I spent in doing puzzles and the number of puzzles that I did. So just to recap this video, I have these are my basically my starting point. This is my starting point. Okay, I have the a rapid rating of 813 and a puzzle 729. And let's see what happens in the next video. So in the next video will be an update of what I'm doing, and we will see probably, hopefully, we will analyze a little bit more like some games when I get a little bit better in doing so. So hopefully enjoyed this one. Don't forget to subscribe, to activate the notification bell, and share with your friends. This is gonna be funny, when I'm gonna blow up my queen and my rooks and everything like that. It's gonna be funny. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, to activate the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and bye.